Okay, well, thank you for joining me today. Interesting question that was posed on Facebook, and it's related to flying my quad over a cliff. This is a video I've done on my YouTube channel. If you've not watched it, go and have a quick watch of it. The question got asked was this: like my fancy drawing, I'm great with paint. Not really. Let's say, for instance, that you are going to fly from this point here. So you set your home point, quad starts up. The blue line is the 0 point, the ground level. And the red line is saying that that's your return to home height. For me, 100 feet. For you, whatever you set it to. So you take off and you fly around like this, and you're having a good fly around. Then for some reason you decide you want to run down this mountain to this point here. Okay, your quad's still flying around up here, and you've moved down to here. Okay, so the first thing obviously you've got to do is reset your home point, so the quad knows that you've moved from there. Now you can do this through the DJI Go app, or you can activate the dynamic home point system, whichever way you want to do it. You've got to say that is now my home point, providing that that's where you want the quad to come back to in the case of an emergency. So the quad's flying around, it goes, right, I need to return to home, low battery or whatever. So the first thing I'll do is elevate to 100 feet, whatever you've got it set to. Come across to it's above you, then it'll start to descend. Now this is the question: when it reaches 0 feet, does the quad shut its motors off? Well, luckily, no it doesn't. The quad, even though it knows it's 0 feet, is actually waiting until it lands. It's waiting for that altitude figure to stop, to become constant. And at that point, then after 2-3 seconds of not going any further down, the quad knows it's landed and it shuts its motors off. So, moving down a hill and resetting your home point, no, your quad is not going to drop out of the air. So after doing that, I thought, well, what happens if you go the other way? Let's say you're down in the valley here, okay? Now then, you're flying around here and you think, I want to go up the top. So all your quads having to fly around here, you run up here, and you get to here and you think, I better reset my home point. Otherwise it's going to land where you were stood. And you don't want that, you want it to land where you are. So okay, you set your home point to there and the quad's flying around, and all of a sudden return to home kicks in. Now then, listen carefully. That red line was your return to home height when you were at the blue line is 0. Here though, it's not going to be anymore, is it? Because this is 0, so it's going to rise up to about there. That's your 100 feet. And what's it going to do? Well, it knows your home point's over here, so it's just going to go crash into the rocks or the hill or whatever it is that's there. So if you are going to start down here and move yourself up to here, then your best bet is either to land your quad, carry it up and start from there, or fire your quad up, land it, turn your quad off and then turn it back on, and then that will then give you a 0 feet right there. I don't know how many people are aware of this, whether people are. If not, then at least you've learned something today. So return to home heights all depend on various where you are on the land and so on. So safe flying as always, take care, and I'll see you again soon.